Hi, and welcome to another episode of Monday Motivation brought to you by Dominate Your Day. I started Monday Motivation as a space for many episodes to share inspiring ideas and thoughts for leaders in the workplace. As a former corporate leader, I know what it feels like just to need a little boost each week. In each episode, I will share a topic to motivate and empower you. Today, we are talking about 5 ways you can safeguard your body and your mind and enjoy your life. And I use the word safeguard because I think so many times we put other things first rather than our well being. And so I'm really excited about starting strong with purpose this January. And as we begin this new year, really focusing on self care and making sure that we're all thriving mentally, physically, and emotionally. So, one of the things that I've learned is that self care is the practice of taking actions to preserve and improve your health. But so many times we put ourselves second, right? We view it as a chore or as an expensive treat or just for people that are well off. But we're here to break that cycle. And though we want to break free of those misconceptions and introduce you to a simpler way of self-care. So I heard about this acronym and I loved it and I want to share it with you today. And it was from a neuroplastician and it is from Justin James Kennedy and it's called the SNEASE profile. And SNEASE means it's SNEASE, sleep, nutrition, exercise, affect, which is your feelings and your emotions, social connections, and energy. So there's no Z in here. So what this is it helps you improve your overall well-being by thinking of this acronym. And it reminds me so much of Gallup's 5 elements of well-being, which to thrive, there's 5 elements we know from research from Gallup, and they are purpose, you love what you do every day. Social, you get plenty of connection time with your friends. Physical, it's what you're putting in your body and what you're doing with your body. What are you eating and how are you working out? Financial, you have enough and you know where your money is. And then community, you are happy where you live and you feel safe where you live and you're involved in your community. And it's kind of neat because when you think about SNEASE, sleep, nutrition, exercise, affect, social connections, and energy, it's a little different, but they're kind of in those same elements. So it's in those who neglect the physical element, the sleep, the exercise, nutrition, that we get into some challenges. And I know whether you're a working mom with little ones or if you've had challenges with sleep, it's what you need to have a good mental health. And so we want to make sure that your metabolic imbalances and your that you know those affect your mental health. And Chris Palmer, who wrote a book called Brain Energy, talks about this. And he says that it's in those who neglect any of that, the sleep, the exercise, nutrition, that or lack of enjoyment in life, that can lead to those imbalances. And so we don't see it every day, but it's those little things every day. So it's time to take a look at each area and see what pattern you're falling into, and then identify areas that need improvement and set boundaries for a balanced life. So here are some action items to guide you in taking care of your physical well-being. So number 1, prioritize sleep. They always say get 7 to 9 hours. I'm pretty good on 7 hours, and I like to go to bed early, but I get up really early. So whatever if you're a night owl or if you're a morning person, just make sure you're getting at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. Because you know what? We're making new brain cells every night. And then we wake up. And that's why it's good to do those lateral thinking things in the morning first thing, because you've got these new brain cells and it's amazing. But if we don't get that sleep, we're not building all that new brain cells and all the things that come with having a good night's sleep. Number 2, you've heard this your whole life, eat a balanced diet. The thing that I've learned is the proteins and how important proteins are, besides the fruits and vegetables and whole grains, but just really thinking about your protein intake and how important that is as you age and as you grow, and helping you just with your mental health. And then find an exercise you love. Find a routine that works for you. I was talking to one of my clients the other day, and she and her husband get up at 6 and walk every day. And that he's lost weight. Walking is good. I know there was some bad rap on walking. I started walking a lot during COVID, and I loved it because I could listen to a podcast and walk for an hour. I've also have a friend who's in her 80s, and she walks 5 miles every day. It's great. So find something you enjoy. If you are a social person, find somebody that you can work out with that can help you get your exercise every day and make you accountable. And then number 4, this was my hardest one, and I struggle with this one, staying hydrated. One of the things I've learned from some great health gurus is keeping water in different parts of your house, your home, your office, your car. So there's, instead of trying to keep the same bottle with you all the time, just always make sure there's some hydration nearby, and just sip on that throughout the day. And then number 5, be mindful of your body's signals. Pause to listen what your body needs and respond to it promptly. I was with a friend yesterday, and he was saying he didn't feel good all of a sudden. He was dizzy. Well, he hadn't eaten. So immediately, of course, I'm thinking, okay, let's get some orange juice. Let's get some crackers. But his body was telling him, I need to eat right now. So make sure you're listening to your body and you're getting what your body needs and not ignoring that. And then remember this powerful quote: taking care of yourself doesn't mean me first. It means me too. So think about how you can, as you get into 2024, as we're in January, realize that most people stop working out mid-February. They have all these New Year's resolutions, and they stop them the middle of February. So my challenge for you is to come up with something that you will continue doing well into the year, and that you'll have accountability and people around you to help you start strong in 2024. So this has been another episode of Monday Motivation from Dominate Your Day. Feel free to follow, like, and subscribe for more inspiring episodes. And if you're ready to take your strengths to the next level, be sure to check out the Strengths Journal. It's available on Amazon, and it's a great companion guide to Clifton Strengths. It contains daily prompts to help you discover and apply your Clifton strengths, especially to your well-being. We have in the Strengths Journal, there's a weekly check-in with yourself, and you check the 5 areas of well-being, and you see which area you need to work on. I created this because I needed a framework. I needed something to help me stay motivated and to stay on track. And if you're ready to take your strengths development to the next level, feel free to reach out at danawilliamsco.com, and you can schedule a free discovery call. We would love to help you live in your strengths so that you can dominate your day and transform your life. And just quickly before we finish, most listeners don't yet follow the podcast. So every additional follower we get helps us to raise the profile of the podcast and bring you more episodes. So if you could do one thing for us today, then please hit that follow button and get updated whenever we put new content live. If you want to do a second thing for us today, could you share this podcast with a friend? Thank you so much, and have a great rest of your week.